arrive. Look at this.
In bed in a rented villa in Cobble San Lucas. It's late summer 1997. Jada, I'm pregnant. Will and I, yeah.
Oh my God, this is when they came. This is when they showed up.
And he is in full support of his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. And everybody's like, wow, Will, that's strength. How is he supporting this? You got to understand, this is Will Smith. This is the brand. He's all in.
Responsibility to make her happy, and then we're going to come together and build on that happiness.
Will Smith is continuing to get candid about his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith. The 53-year-old actor is featured in a new cover story for GQ and discusses the revelations in his upcoming memoir titled Will. The Philadelphia native reveals that Jada was not the only one engaging in other relationships outside of their marriage.
Now, see, Will's got his book saying, hey, I was banging hoes too.
Explains, quote, "We have given each other trust and freedom with the belief that everybody has to find their own way. And marriage for us can't be a prison. And I don't suggest our road for anybody. I don't suggest this road for anybody. But the experiences and the freedoms that we've given one another and the unconditional support, to me, is the highest definition of love."
Anything that I need to make myself happy, I will present that to my wife that I need that to be happy. Divorce is not an option. We're going to be together. So we're going to figure out how to be happy.
The Independence Day star also touches on his fantasies involving other women and candidly discusses working with an intimacy coach. Will's greatest desire in the world? To have a harem of girlfriends. Specifically, Will names Misty Copeland and Halle Berry and says his intimacy coach
Misty Copeland and Halle Berry. You see, he got a type, don't he? He want mixed chicks or red bones. So now Will's got his book coming. And now Will got to make himself look like a womanizer. He got to make himself look like a womanizer for her. Will, Big Willie. Big Willie, y'all look silly. Yeah, I got to put out a book to take, all the pressure off her book, because that's what we do. Then they gonna come out, all the women gonna make a thing called Surviving Will Smith, and they gonna use this clip to take me down. She ain't gonna write another book to help me, but I'm gonna write my tell-all to make myself look bad for her. That's what old Willie doing. Hey, I can't get mad at it if it's working.
All right, you guys, this is the first time I'm going to see the book. We're all together. I have not seen the book yet. We just got the first.
Wow, this is really beautiful. The introduction to each new section is really standing out.
This is how I'm being born.
This is how
This means I just flipped straight to this page.
Really?
Will and I are in bed in a rented villa in Cobble, St. Lucas. It's late
Easy.
summer, 1997.
Jada, you flipped straight to that
I'm
page.
pregnant. Will and I are, yeah.
Oh my God, this is when they came. This is when they showed up.
There's so
That's
much
really pretty.
cool stuff about this book.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you guys for being so supportive.
Absolutely.
You know, I know I checked out for a little while. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was.
No,
But this was hard work.
It was
This was hard
Yeah,
work.
that's real.
It's
Jada.
my baby, my new baby.
Yeah.
Clap it in.
Worthy. You ain't James Worthy, you ain't worthy. James Worthy, like, what? Worthy? The hell she worthy of? She worthy of a foot in the ass. So Will's got to come out. Oh, Will's gonna need a book. So when the book was released,
you endlessly.
he put out a statement. In the middle of her interview, they read Will's statement.
He know I can't have no more love. That's beautiful. That's why I can't divorce that joker.
I applaud and honor you. If I had read this book 30 years ago, I definitely would have hugged you more. I'll start now. Welcome to the Authors Club. I love you endlessly. Now go get some Merlot and take a rest.
He know I can't have no more love. That's beautiful. That's why I can't divorce that joker.
So now, Will Smith's declarations have come back to haunt him. Now, here's a problem. It's not a problem, it's more like a situation. Will Smith is stuck. He's stuck in a dilemma because he knows this is where he wants to be. Will has been dating women. I told y'all this. They're confirming everything that I have already told you. I said, Will got another woman he was dating. He was dating 2 other girls. He was taking trips to her. He was over in Australia. Will been dating. That's why he don't really give a damn about what's going on to the people are telling him he got to give a damn because it's affecting the brand. Then he got to step up and be like, I love my wife. Whatever she doing, love her to death, support her. All right, I'm out. And where my hoes? Come on, hoes. So you be thinking like, man, how these other women gonna be with Will and not say nothing to the press? Nothing. Why they ain't running out? Because these women know better. You think a woman finna complain about being flown out on trips, getting financially rewarded? They keep their mouth shut. They ain't on the gram like taking pictures with Will sleep in the bed. That's how you end up out of the game. So all these young women need to understand when they looking at this. Learn from this. Learn from it. No, he don't deal with ratchet women. Women with no future. He ain't on IG. He ain't trying to hit the chick up on IG. Her whole house dirty, but she taking a picture with her butt out. Doing goofy poses. Sticking her lips out. All you get from me is a heart. And on to the next. You don't get my bag. I met a chick gonna tell me I'm an influencer. I'm like, influence? Like, what do you do? She influenced me, all right. She influenced me never to listen to her. She knew nothing about life, nothing about culture, nothing about money. Can't cook. All she knows is who Sexy Red is. And what new dance Sexy Red doing. Oh, Sukiana in there too. But she's an influencer. Who are you influencing? Now, Will got his book coming out. Will's starting to flip it up a little bit. Now, what Will wants to do, of course, he named the book Will. He wants to talk about all of his sexual exploits. Will has already banged Haley Berry. But that's neither here nor there. We don't need to talk about that. You see, what Will Smith is able to get away with is what Jada allowed. Jada was allowed to be the masculine one while he can go ahead and express his femininity. He did not have to be a man because Jada has assumed control of that role. We lost Will Smith after Independence Day. Like the aliens really took Will Smith and brought us back this Will. Well, Vivica was well, that was actually one of the opportunities they had. you have to understand, man. You're looking at Will. Right. You know what Big Will gonna do. Big Will gonna call up the hoes. No, he got on the phone, said, look, I stood by Jada, her book, her Love to Tupac book, and Make Me Look Like a Fool book. I want to make my own book called Will. And she told me I got to make a book too, so I don't look crazy. I'm going to go ahead and put this book out. And when I release this book, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself look like such a fool to take the pressure off her. Yeah, I'm going to write a book making myself look real bad, ruining myself for brands and anything else that comes along. Everyone don't need to live this life, but I don't suggest anyone take the road I'm taking. I don't suggest they follow my life at all. I'm not a role model. I'm Will. Slapped Chris Rock over her, but she says it was all me, not her. So I guess I just slapped Chris Rock because I'm crazy. And just Will. See, the nature of the situation never changes. Will Smith is stuck in category 5, tornado, whatever you want to call it. The reason why he's stuck in this dilemma is because he never asserted himself as a man. Expressing what he was going to take and what he wasn't going to take as a man. They know each other's secrets, and they are pretending to let all of the secrets out. They ain't letting all the secrets out. They can't do that. I told y'all most of the secrets on the Patreon. How she was a drug dealer. How she was a nymphomaniac. How she was banging Eazy-E. All this stuff was going on. Y'all never knew Jada Pinkett Smith. Will didn't even know all this. She wasn't capping. She was a drug dealer in Baltimore. That's how she met Tupac. Now, I ain't even read her book yet, but I guarantee you it's probably in there. I got Audible, so I'll listen to her talk it. And boy, I'm quite sure it's gonna get crazy. But this is what I told you. People create the image they want you to see. People wanted to believe they was this happy couple. They see them on the red carpet. And they like, oh, look, they look so beautiful together. They're Will and Jada. They the brand. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. What's up? Well, emotions run deep when people don't seem to understand what it is that they're doing. They understand what they're doing. They're celebrities. They're not the first. You know how many weirdo celebrity couples there are out here? Some people are married and they never see their wife. Ever. Unless it's an event. Jamie Kennedy and Jennifer Love Hewitt. She just went through a terrible breakup and started dating her co-star. Don't be hating. How many of y'all believe that was a real couple and a real relationship? It wasn't. It was to take the attention away of her breakup. And she was engaged to another man. And then the rebound guy was Jamie. Somebody who was below her standards. Because at the time, she wasn't trying to date anyone. So if someone knew she was taken, they wouldn't be bothering her. Because she was going through a lot of pain. So while she's recovering, let's just use him as the beard. Don't be hating. Now, where does that leave everyone else? In the same boat. Hugh Jackman getting a divorce. Is anybody really caring or prying into his life? Oh, there's been rumors for years. Wolverine was gay. They was like, Wolverine was sleeping with Cyclops. What kind of X-Man is this? His wife is about 30 years older than him. And now he's headed for divorce. Well, I guess people figured it out. Why he lived in Australia. Everyone now realizes what was taking place. So there's a lot of things going on that was bigger than Will and Jada. But they're what you call a Hollywood couple. Now, old Big Will was accused of a lie. Well, I don't think Big Boom was banging Jada Pinkett Smith, but then probably you don't know about the Boom now. But when you go through life as a ghost, and hit the like button, good people. When you go through your life as a ghost, like Will has been just coasting through life as a ghost. No emotion, really. Fake emotion, fake laugh, fake everything. Ha 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 ha. Even that whole support video he did with the family was completely acting. He was acting like he was supporting Jada's book. Did y'all hear that? You can hear it in his voice. And not only could you hear it in his voice, you can tell from his expressions when things was about to get real. I'm finna point it out to you. I wanted to wait for a while before I showed you. Because no one else seemed to notice it. But you know I did. So let me go to it. This whole "we're here for you." This is your journey you needed to do. She lost the Red Table Talk. She lost the Netflix stuff. Here comes Will to the rescue.
All right, you guys, this is the first time I'm gonna see the book. We're all together. I have not seen the book yet. We just got the first
All this fake acting, by the way.
Wow, this is really beautiful. The introduction to each new section is really standing out.
This is how I'm being born.
How I'm being born. Now he's reading about it. Now, when he starts reading, now no one was reading the book out loud. Jaden's going to do his own thing.
I just flipped straight to this page. Will and I are in bed in a rented villa in Call San Lucas.
Look how serious she got. She didn't know he was going to read this. This ain't the script.
Easy. Summer.
Now look, he's saying easy. Now look, because he knows she's uncomfortable. Now look at Will's face when he's saying easy.
1997.
He's looking at Jada now. He's saying easy, and he's looking at Jada. You see? He's looking right at Jada. Easy. Like, don't go there to the book. You see? See? He's looking at Jada. Programmed to her responses. He saw how serious she was looking. Look, he's easy. Easy. And you see he's looking right at Jada. He's not looking at his son. He's looking at Jada. Because she's about to snap. That you're reading that.
Jada.
So they cut. And then it comes to this. So the scene was cut. Right then and there, it was cut. Then it clips to this.
I'm pregnant. Will and I are, yeah.
Oh my God, this is when I came. This is when I showed up.
So as you can see, she did not want the book read aloud because it's some scenes in there. She did not want it read up, especially that. And he just starts reading. Will's new book is coming, entitled Will. Where he's going to say, hey, we worked it out where I can go sleep with other hoes. Because everybody's bashing Jada, bash me too. It's all my fault. My wife wanted to sleep with Tupac and everybody else, that's on me. That's me. After admitting he was insecure about Tupac when they first was dating. Who was the first one to tell you about that? Me. That's who. How would Carcino know Will Smith was insecure about Tupac? When they met. Because I knew about the fallout. I knew about everything that happened. Was never wrong about anything with them. Then when he was advertising Bad Boys, Will came out on the Breakfast Club and admitted. People hit me up, said, Sino, you was right. Told y'all Will got other hoes. They both been doing their own thing. The marriage is just a brand. They just doing that. It's a facade. Sino, you don't know them people lie. Stop lying. Now, seeing all these Jada infidelities, told y'all she was dating August. Nobody believed me. I said, August ain't lying. That's been going on. He ain't the first. Wait till you find out when Tyrese come out. Wait till you find out when Dwayne Martin come out. Wait till you find out all of this. Those and the people ain't been named yet. But just wait, because there's more. Her hit list is long. The chicks Will was with, I just don't know their names. I knew it back then, but damn, they like some nobody. Besides Holly Berry. Yeah, Ty smashed. He was the first man. Ty was doing this. Why you think he came out? Will and Jada, they decided to give me the $5 million. He was extorting them to pay them $5 million. And they was like, we ain't giving you no $5 million. We don't care what you say. Then he came out with this whole thing. Will Smith got you into Transformers with Michael Bay. Will Smith saved you when Michael Bay was going to fire you. He didn't even want you on the set. Then you in there causing trouble. So he was about to fire you. And right before he was about to fire you, Will Smith called him. He called Will Smith, and then Will Smith called you and said, hey, you asked for this. Nobody in Hollywood was dealing with you. They weren't. Nobody in Hollywood was dealing with Tyrese at the time. This was his last shot. And it wasn't a major role. But this was the last big time, big movie he was going to get. And he said, all right, I'm going to straighten up right now. He went there, apologized. He started showing up on time. Started doing what he's supposed to do. Now, Will, like, look, I got you back in the light. That's my payment for you. Now, get back in there and bang my wife. Did Will Smith hit Marco Robbie? The photos you saw, that's all over the internet. And everybody believed they were smashing each other at one point. That might be true. It might not. The only thing that I know is those photos, those are what they call chemistry tests in Hollywood. Those are called chemistry tests. What is a chemistry test? Well, they always do these tests in Hollywood to see how they get along. They either have a thing where they sit in a room and talk and they pretend to be a couple. They, do things couples do. Like some people go sleep with each other, but yeah, chemistry test. I want to see how she moving the sack. And she was, you slept with her, baby. It's a chemistry test. We're trying to see if we have chemistry. No, they don't get that far. Well, some people don't get that far. But They go through these chemistry tests to see how they bond together. So those photos was used to take, because they were gonna, and they might have been used for the film. The film was called Focus. Came out in 2015. Margot Robbie was just starting to blow up in the role. She hasn't really made too many movies. She had just did The Wolf of Wall Street recently, which like catapulted her out of nowhere. So her and Will Smith doing a movie together made sense. See? I'm already ahead of you people. Boom, there it is, focus. Focus. So the shots that you saw, the shots that you were seeing of them were actually from a chemistry test between the two. Like they're going out, hanging out, doing fun stuff together, doing jokey photos, and it's kind of how Will would be on a date. But after the fact, yes, a lot of people believe that they were sleeping together during the time. They also worked together in Suicide Squad, where they actually cut the scene out. She was supposed to hook up with Deadshot, Deadshot and Harley Quinn was supposed to date, because they did in the comic books at one time. That scene was cut out of the movie once they replaced directors. They brought in Will, they changed direction all the way. Yeah, I can't wait to listen to Jada's book, because you're listening to me talk without listening to her book. I wonder if she mentioned chocolate tie and the countless others. Will was to date her in real life. This would create problems for Will's image, so that wouldn't happen. But for her to be a side piece back then, yeah, it's possible. I don't have to buy the audiobook; it's free. I have Audible, so I ain't got to buy the audiobook. Hit the like button, good people. I know y'all just got here. Now she's married. She played Harley Quinn in so many movies now. She was in Suicide Squad 1 and 2. She was in Birds of Prey. So it's like you kept on seeing Harley Quinn. Well, Harley Quinn was supposed to do a trilogy with Warner Brothers, but to get out of the contract, they put her in her own movie, and they were going to make a decision there. And the fact that the only male character in there, they made him look like he was queer. Well, when people want to take things from you or try to humiliate you, embarrass you, make you feel like you're somewhere you shouldn't be, that's why Will is putting out the book to try to change his image to make him look like the ladies' man instead of the sensitive, docile, bisexual man. No, I'm ladies' man, Will. Because Jada spent her whole marriage tearing this man down instead of uplifting her husband. She's like, I don't know why he attacked Chris. That's something between them two. I didn't say. I thought it was a skit. I didn't know what they were doing. He just got up and went and hit her. Because he knows your responses. We just showed right upstairs when Jaden started reading, he looked right up. Easy. He looked right over at Jada. Because he knows, and he's programmed to look at his wife's responses, to know when she's uncomfortable with something. He knows that. Any married man or any man in a relationship knows when somebody's getting uncomfortable. Especially a person they've been with for years. They know that. That's why he went, because he was like, ha ha ha. He had no problem with anything till he saw Jada's reaction. He knew, oh, I got to do something. Well, I'm going to hear about this later. So, yeah, you didn't tell him to do it, but you told him. Because had he not did it, you was going to bring it up to his attention.
So you can say, I don't know why he did that. I didn't, when he did that, I'm like, I don't even know who he is. And that man went on stage and said, man, you would do a lot, anything for love. Sometimes for the ones we love. He didn't say he slapped Chris for him. He said for the ones we love. Well, Chris Rock was able to make millions and millions of dollars off of it. Millions, buddy. He ranked in a big bag, waiting a whole year before he spoke about the slap. Then you have Jada waiting about 2 years to talk about the slap. And now it's time for the slapper, Will Smith, to write the book talking about the slap. Now, Will's book gonna be off the chain. He gonna tear himself down to still protect Jada. Because there's no divorce. Divorce is out of the question. Well, now it's open now. So you know if you see Will with some hoes and he ain't with Jada, that's gonna look bad. So what is this gonna be? Y'all's gonna still do red carpets together? Oh yeah, we're family. No, your brand. And you know a divorce ends that brand. Alina, with all that stuff they was talking about. Brad and Angelina. Yep. Since they separated, you don't see nothing from them no more. Nothing. I'm quite sure Brad's happy. He probably wanted out of the spotlight, but Angelina Jolie, gone. She ain't in the spotlight no more. You don't hear anything. They just quiet. See? That's what happens when your brand starts falling apart. Then you're not getting calls no more from Hollywood. Now you're going to be knocking on the doors in a minute. No, Will has like he's saying in his book, Misty Copeland and Halle Berry are some people like he's been interested in. He was hanging out with a YouTuber and all of that. So it is what it is. Everybody thought he was sleeping with the YouTube girl. I don't know if he was or no wasn't. I thought it was strange. She's like his kid's age, but no, I don't think he was sleeping with her. The girl he was with, that he really was in a relationship with, she was kind of a nobody, just a regular girl, and I mean, there's photographs of them, but you guys never paid any attention to it, but they were photographed on vacation. She took separate photos from Will, and they took a couple together, and they just look like friends hanging out, or like, oh, who is this person? She just looked like an assistant or somebody around, but only smart people really knew what was going on. Yeah, it's what Will likes, you know. Oh, well, you got to understand something. When you see things in development, you don't really react a certain way. You react in a way that's not usually. Yeah, you react in a way that's not usually respected, detected. Don't. Mm-mm. No. Um. No. It's a lot of stuff Will had to clean up. The Tommy Davidson situation, y'all didn't know about that till I told you, and now Tommy Davidson's talking about it. What's up, Will? He said, "Will the new Will book be a reissue of part two of the Will book because it came out a year or 2 years ago, right?" I guess. I don't know. Oh no 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 no. There was a time they were robbed. They went on a trip out of the country. Somebody from the hotel robbed them. It was a very, very strategic robbery. Um, like someone came in, they took a lot of Jada's stuff. Um, they were like trying to get into phones, trying to get tablets, and they didn't travel. That's why a lot of them don't travel with a lot of electronics with them. Someone broke into their house, took a watch from Will, some jewelry, and a whole lot of things. And they didn't report it to the police, to local authorities. Nope, they had people that they call in Hollywood when you're upper echelon that can handle such an event. Jada didn't like the way Will handled it. I don't know if this will be in the book, but I can't wait to see. But she was upset how Will handled it. You know, she didn't feel safe or protected. This was in, Will had probably did, I want to say Hancock, around that time. It was around that time. And she didn't feel protected. And she was like really attached to it. Will was willing to pay to get it back because she wanted it so bad, but it had already been taken, stripped down, ripped apart, and probably sold off. So whatever that meant so much to her, Will went and made her a replica of it. Supposedly. To make it a prime example here, so that you can fully understand what's happening. Have you seen the show Ray Donovan? Oh, you heard of the show Ray Donovan? How many of y'all know what Ray Donovan show was? Well, when I've been right about everything, why would they not believe it? Hadn't I been right about everything, sir? Or maybe you just got here and don't know any better. That's right. Somebody said a key word right there. Justin Warner. Justin Warner said it right there. Fixer. That's what a fixer does in Hollywood. Ray Donovan is a Hollywood fixer. And many of you never was introduced to a Hollywood fixer before until you saw the movie Ray Donovan. They're the police for celebrities. They have green lights to come in and do a whole lot of activities that celebrities do when they call their agents. The agency, a very powerful agency, normally a Jewish agency, will dispatch their fixer. And they fixer for their agent, their client, because they don't want to lose their high-paying client. They pay for that protection. And when that protection is violated, a fixer has to come in and adjust it. Someone tries to extort the celebrity, the fixer comes in and makes it go away. That's their jobs. And let me tell you, they're very good at their job. Well, many feel indifferent to situations. I don't. I feel the way I feel because that's just me. I guess so. It's a wheel fest. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Those of y'all want to donate and use the Cash App. My Cash App is Carceno, Karceno. Yeah, I found it to be pretty strange and crazy the way the scenarios went. But I'm used to it. He's like, I don't know who slept with more men, Will or Jada. I would hope it's Jada. She probably talked about her mama being doped up in the book.
Guys, this is the first time I'm gonna see the book. We're all together. I have not seen the book yet. We just got the first time.
Look, Will he's just there to act. He could care less about all this is going on.
Look at the inside.
Wow, this is really beautiful. The introduction to each new section is really standing out.
This is how I'm being born. I just flipped straight to this page.
Really?
I'm like, weirdo. Why are you wearing a hoodie and it's 85 degrees? Does your book say why my son acts like my daughter and my daughter acts like my son? Is there a chapter for that? Why is my weirdo son wearing a hoodie in the house, a damn hood coat covering up his entire body? We don't care what you look like. We've already seen it. We know you fucked up.
Will and I are in bed in a rented villa in Cobble San Lucas. It's late summer, 1997.
Jada, you flipped straight to that page.
I'm pregnant. Will and I are, yeah.
This is when they came. This is when they showed up.
There's so
Yeah,
much
really
cool stuff about this book.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you guys for being so supportive.
Absolutely.
You know I checked out for a little while. But
Yeah.
yeah, this was
But this was
amazing.
hard work.
It was
This was hard work.
That's real.
Jada.
My baby, my new baby.
Yeah.
How you sitting there letting a book talk about how you ain't it? If somebody wrote a book about me telling me how I ain't it, my book gonna be F you. Oh, you finna hear my book. This volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Did I tell you about the way she used to scratch the back of her head with a fork? Now how I'm supposed to eat after that? Oh, I would destroy. She fought in bed. The romance ended when she farted in her sleep. She was sleeping and it was burnt. Oh, sorry. Oh, my book would be brutal. It'd be no holds barred. Oh, it'd be crazy because I'd be like, man, normally I don't get a divorce. I don't believe in divorce, but now I do. 100%. Yeah, the day just getting started. So let me get up and start entertaining you guys and getting ready. More to come. Stay tuned. Don't forget to support Kwame Brown Bus Life, Ticket TV. Welcome to HD with the Two Eyes TV, One Crack News, and definitely don't forget to join the Casino for Life Patreon. We have the $500 gift card giveaway for all VIP members. This happening should be this week. Might be any day now. So you want to get in before I just shut it down and just take what the names we got left. Because I'm like, man, we're at like 400, 500 people. So you want to make sure you get in quick to see who's going to get the gift card. Plus, you already get what you get from the Patreon. So this is just a bonus. Anyway, I'm out. Deuces.